Alrighty, so here we are doing a playthrough of Kingdom Hearts 1 Randomizer. So this is going to be more of a showcase. I typically play on Proud Mode, but since this is more of a showcase than anything else, I'm going to be playing on Beginner today. I'm just going to go through my settings real quick. So Kingdom Hearts Randomizer has been around for the last year or so, ever since the game first came out on PC. Ever since it first came out, it's had a lot of different iterations. And currently it has new logic. I am still playing on older logic, which I will kind of explain that. So I am currently playing old logic, that's what I'm familiar with. I haven't played new logic yet, so once I give that a try, it will be quite interesting to see what that's like. So typically, I go to Neverland right off the bat. This is because Shadow Sora gives us a lot of levels. Each time you defeat it, it gives you 150 points of experience. So very quick way to level up. Alrighty, so once we hop in, I'm going to need to change my camera. Oops, there it goes. Oops. Make that inverted because I'm weird. Okay, so. Oh, that's right. I also forgot that in Beginner, you do start with items. You do start with equipment. I'm also starting with the Kingdom Key, which is vanilla, but the stats are not vanilla. In Randomizer, the weapon stats are always randomized. And they'll be randomized within a pool. So you'll have, I will talk about this in a second. So you will have Keyblades as weak as 3 or as strong as 25. So Peter Pan had crystal crowns, which is rather important here. Crystal crowns are the best items in the game. In the game, they give you a lot of MP, they give you a lot of HP, they give you just a lot of everything. So we're going to do that, and we're going to hit Shadow Sora 6 times. Oops. I like not insta-dying right here. I've also heard recently that Scan is now, in new logic, it's not going to be hard-coded to be level 2. If you saw, it was really fast. I got Scan. Right now in this logic, Scan is always coded to be picked up at level 2. So now I'm going to go back out, do it all again. Except Shadow Sora is not here right now, so I'm just going to go up the ladder real quick. So I like to defeat Shadow Sora until I am a comfortable enough level. Now this can mean just about anything to you. Maybe for you it can be when you're mid-20s, for you maybe it can be when you're in the teens. Maybe it could be right now. It's honestly whatever you're comfortable with. If you feel that you are able to take on different parts of the game, then absolutely go for it. If not, then that's okay.
What is it, Tink?
Alrighty, I'm going to get the item right here. So throughout this, I will be looking for various items to get to and some fights. And this can look like different things. One of the ways to beat the game is through collecting emblem pieces, like what you would for through all the puzzles in Hollow Bastion. Another way is through oh, I should have warped out. Let me do that. Another way is through collecting all of the Destiny Islands items. There are pros and cons to each. There are 8 Destiny Islands items that you need to collect in order to get to the game, or get to the end of the game. But it warps you straight from Destiny Islands all the way to the Ansem fights. With the Hollow Bastion ending, you have to go through Hollow Bastion twice, like you would in Vanilla, and then go through the final dimension. So you would have to go through all of that, but it's fewer items to collect. So there's pros and cons of each. It really depends on what is more readily available to get. At this point of the game, it's impossible. You don't know. You're just trying to collect levels. So I might do this 1 or 2 more times. Got an item drop. There it is. Oh, get off the pole. No, get off. Here we go. And since I'm on beginner, I'm not insta-dying to the pirates, which is always nice. Okay, you just need to hit him 6 times. There we go. Okay, now let me double check what level I am on. Level 10, I'm going to do 1 more and then go ahead and leave. Since I'm on beginner mode, I feel a bit more comfortable leaving at a lower level. So I'm just going to warp out. And especially with a defense boost like that. Next, what I like to do is I like to go to Olympus Coliseum. This gets us a very early magic check. So we get to go ahead and find out what this piece of magic is. Of course, we gotta get this little chest right here. Mega Elixir, that'll be really nice for the end. Okay. Alright, Phil. Another thing about magic is that it will randomize within itself. It's not like Kingdom Hearts 2 magic, where you can find it anywhere. Magic is magic is magic. The only thing that's randomized is which set you get where. So for example, in Vanilla, you get Thunder here, through this, and you also get the next level Thunder after defeating Ursula. Now, whatever I get from this, it may be Thunder, it may not be Thunder, but what I do know is that it will be the same magic after I beat Ursula. So that is nice to know what might be worth going to get. So if Eroga is super easy to get, that might be something that I invest time in to make final fights easier. Now, this isn't normally how I do barrels, but oh well. We'll just be different today. Ah, man, that's fine. Definitely not going to get PB on barrels, but that's fine. Okay. There we go. Now we will find out what magic we'll get. What magic this is also going to help me determine what my next step is. So let's go ahead and see. Healing. Okay, so I got Cure. What this means is that I am not going to do Deep Jungle next. Simply because I would be wasting a lot of time trying to get the Power Wilds, when I could go to Traverse Town instead and get another magic that might be an attacking magic. Let me check my abilities. MP Rage. Okay. There we go. He can't do Leaf Bracer yet. Something else to note is that Donald is going to pick up whatever magic we should have gotten. So he now has Thunder, and I believe that all he can cast now is Thunder. He might still be able to use Fire. Oh, and I got Slide too. Hooray! That was Hades giving us the pass. Real quick, I'm also going to check and see what is on Destiny Islands. Okay. Now what Kyrie tells us, the logs are gonna look vanilla. 2 logs, 1 forget-me-not, 1 power-up. Okay, I'm gonna check and see what the log is. High potion, not bad. Don't really need anything here. The forget-me-not is honestly just something that we can sell. There's, that is the flower that you get from Sally in Halloween Town. There is one item that is necessary to beat Halloween Town, and that is the Jack-in-the-Box. It is usually not in its vanilla location. It can be, but it's usually not. Alright. Okay, so immediately I'm gonna go check shops. In Old Logic, shops are still randomized. Oops, I completely missed that. Okay, let's try that again. There we go. Okay, so they're not gonna have all that much. Okay. After we lock keyholes, there will be more objects unlocked in the shops. Okay, postcards are in their vanilla places for the most part. Oh, got a new Keyblade. Let's see what its stats are. So 11 and 5, that's really good. Especially for starting out. 11 is about average strength on a Keyblade and Randomizer. Let's see. Okay, so it has 1 less strength and 1 more magic. This might be important later on in the game, but for right now, I'm going to stick with strength. Let's see, let's go talk to Sid real quick. I almost forgot. And let's see what he has. Ifrit's Horn, Dazzling Stone. Again, nothing too exciting. But he will have more items later on. Ooh, another Mega Elixir. Always good to go ahead and save. At least in my experience. Okay, and I am going to go ahead and find out what's in this chest on top of this roof. So Traverse Town being the first world that you go to in the game, aside from Destiny Islands of course, this is one of the easier worlds to do early on in the randomizer. You have enemies that you can beat in 1 or 2 hits. It's an easy magic and Trinity check to get. Now I mentioned earlier that oftentimes a lot of people like to go to Deep Jungle early on, or at least I do. That is because you do get a magic and a Trinity from that as well as a lot of other items. Now again, because of the Bouncy Wilds, I don't like to do it unless I have attacking magic. However, if that's your preference, if you would like to go to Deep Jungle right off, that is absolutely fine. Because then once you start Traverse Town for the first time, you will have more items to look at in the shops than you would otherwise. Recently I've been doing a run of Enemy Randomizer, so it's refreshing. It's a refreshing experience. But it is nice to have some vanilla enemies again, especially in Traverse Town. Now let's see if I can not completely fail. Okay, goodness. There we go.
No way. I think you'll lose.
Alrighty, this cutscene right here is interesting. This is where a lot of people take a quick break. You can't skip this cutscene until Riku opens his eyes, and you see through his point of view right here. So it's a nice place to take a drink of water. Stay hydrated. Alright. So let's get 2 more checks right here. Something else in this logic is that items in chests aren't as valuable as checks after you beat a boss, for an example. You can still find important things in chests, like emblem pieces. Goodness. And abilities even, but you're more likely to find them for rewards, such as the jungle slider in Deep Jungle. Okay, let's hit the clock. My computer's also a bit of a potato, so it is kind of laggy, unfortunately. But we just need to hit the clock enough times so that we can get that chest to spawn. Oops. Okay, I have also picked up a few puppies. I don't think I have enough right now to get the first reward. Oh, that right there was really important. I just picked up the Navi Gummy, which in vanilla is how you get to the end of the world. Now, we don't know yet if we'll need it, but it is still important to have in our toolbox for the game. Let's go ahead, drop another save. Okay, talk to Leon and progress. Oops, I forgot I couldn't skip that. Okay, oh. There we go. Goodness, it scared me for a second. So there are a couple of checks out here that I am going to check on. Now another thing that's important about Crystal Crown that we got off of Peter Pan is that Peter Pan will always have what the soldiers have. So it's entirely possible that we could have soldiers drop Crystal Crowns. Alright, so let me grab this chest right here. Got the cottage. Grab that. Oh, the coconut. So we found our first Destiny Islands item. 7 more to go. It's not often that I see items like this at the beginning of the game. I also picked up Gravity Break. Oh my goodness. I swear I didn't play the seed beforehand. Okay, I'm just going to make the mushrooms go away. Gravity Break is really nice to have just because gravity itself is just such a good spell. It's really nice, in my opinion, to have for the harder enemies, like defenders, which might take a lot more hits than normal, than other things. Okay, instead of heading directly to the 3rd district, I'm instead going to try to get this chest. I've gotten it before. If I miss, then it's no big deal. I'll get it again later. Hey, there we go. Okay, I have enough puppies to get our first reward. In this logic, the first 3 rewards that you get from the puppies are always going to be answer reports 11, 12, and 13. This way, you'll always have some hints. That is something that I forgot to mention earlier, is that we do have a hint system with the answer reports. Let's go ahead and see what that one is. Chest at Climbing Trees has Super Glide, so that will be some movement that we can have. I'm not going to do Wonderland right off the bat, I don't think. Again, that will depend on what magic I get. We do get another magic check off of Wonderland. However, a lot of people like to wait until they have high jump and glide before they get that one, which is completely understandable. Because it just makes the whole experience that much faster. Okay, Aerith gives us an optional check. So she has a duplicate. Let's see if this is any better. Better strength, but less MP. We don't want to see that. Okay, dark matter. That will be something that we can use to synthesize items once we have that ability. And now I will head to the 3rd district. I keep thinking that I should try to dodge roll everywhere, but I don't have it yet. Oops, let go. There we go. I've also, since my last playthrough was an enemy rando, I also played it with Fly Anywhere, so I was so used to just, like that, flying anywhere that I wanted to. Not right now, though. That's fine. With Fly Anywhere, I don't do my normal routing. Because, you know, you can literally fly anywhere. What routing do you need to do? Okay, there we go. Okay, so in order to completely beat guard armor, you have to defeat the gauntlets and the boots. I do have a music mod on if this track sounds a bit off. I have the original PS2 music for this track specifically. Okay, so it's going to flip once. Is it going to flip again? Flip again. Okay, and now we can damage it. There we go. So he might have been a bit overpowered for this, but that's fine. So let's go ahead and skip. We did get a reward for that, but we don't find out what that is until after we skip all these cutscenes. Okay. And we'll also find out what magic we get. Goofy's also going to give us something. There are times that he's gifted me one of its own shields, so we'll see what it is this time. Okay, an elixir. That was vanilla, I think. Oh, okay, so I just got stopped. And I have another elixir. Goodness. Okay, so no attacking spells, so I'm going to go ahead and go to Wonderland. This puts Deep Jungle further off than I would like, but sometimes that's just how it is. That also means that I'm doing Wonderland a bit earlier than I would like, but again, sometimes that's just how it is. It's what you're comfortable with. I'm pretty comfortable in doing Wonderland. Okay, so we go back over here. We need to get some shadows. But stop will be a good spell to have later on. I know that that's off topic to what I was just talking about, but eh. Okay, got a potion. It's not another crystal crown, unfortunately. Oh, I forgot to take their items. That's fine. We're on beginner, so we won't really need them. Okay. Oh, Donald still only has 1 AP. Oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, we can go ahead and do Ripple Drive. We don't have all that much. Actually, no, I'm going to take it back off. It does more damage the more MP you have, which I don't have that much right now. Oops. Okay. There we go. Okay, so I forgot to check what Trinity we have. Oh, that was vanilla. Okay. So we don't have green Trinity yet. Blue Trinity was vanilla. So Trinities are randomized within themselves, and magic is randomized within itself. So we know that what we're going to get from the Cheshire Cat here is not going to be cure or stop. We already have those. And we wouldn't get those here. Okay, let's go ahead and go to the Queen's Castle. This place is very laggy for me. I'm not entirely sure why, so pardon the slideshow here. I'm trying to remember where I saw Super Glide. That's one of the things with randomizers, is that you need to kind of have in the back of your head, where are we going? Where am I going? Why do I need to go to this location first before this location? There are times where I'm okay at it and times where I'm not. So you can skip most of the cutscenes that are in Wonderland, but most other text cutscenes in the game you cannot skip. Okay, I do have a potion. Okay, let's give the flower a potion. We need that in order to step on the log. Now for this part, I usually like to get 3 pieces of evidence. It's entirely possible to do it with just 1, but that's not really something that I like to do. I don't get all 4 though, because it takes longer to do the text for all 4 whenever you get to talking about the evidence. So I'm going to get this one. Jump, get that. Mega potion. I missed that. That's fine. There we go. Okay, and go ahead and grab this chest over here. Got more Dalmatians. I believe that we have enough again to get another report. Let's go ahead and find out what this is. Let's push that duck. There we go. Bye, Donald. And let's see what Chesh is going to give us. Oh, that was vanilla. Okay. I wonder how many times I'm going to say that in this game. There have been a few vanilla things so far. Wait. Ah, bad. I heard something drop. Oops. I was definitely thinking that I already had Blizzard equipped. Let's go ahead and fix that right now. Okay. I'm going to put stop on Y and blizzard on A. And I'm going to go ahead and leave. That way I can go ahead and do deep jungle. And I can pick up the mobility that I need there. Now I remember, super glide is on climbing trees. Okay, let's go ahead, get this loaded in. Now it can be faster to lose to Sabor here. Since my defense is so high, it's not worth that time. So I'm just going to go ahead and beat her up. There's some debate on if Sabor is a boy or a girl tiger or leopard. I'm not sure. I think in game it's a she. But one of the members of our community, if you're watching this, you know who you are. He's definitely an advocate for Sabor as a male leopard. Okay. Not even a leopard, huh? Hold on. I gotta... Okay, hold on. Sabor. It is a leopard. Okay. Oh, the game calls it a she, or a he. I literally just read that and said he, or she. I am getting my genders confused, pardon me. Wow, so the game says that Sabor's a he. 2D, I guess you were right. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and grab a chest all the way up here. Which is quite a long climb. Okay, more puppies. Which it's always possible that you can get a reward, an item that you need off of the puppies. Okay, defense up. Again, don't necessarily need that right now. Not too worried about it. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and grab this. Camping set, might be something I can sell later. Okay. And then we're gonna go ahead and skip this. I didn't realize that we could just skip it when I first played this game. So it was quite annoying to go through that slide every single time. Let's get off the pole. Okay, we got Theon, which is very important if you are trying to just get some more items. You don't necessarily need it to beat the game, but there can sometimes be items locked in that whole puzzle area in Hollow Bastion where you normally get the emblem pieces. Like there could be an egg on an emblem piece. Who knows? Okay, let's go ahead and get through this. Okay, not that it really matters. Okay, so I'm gonna get this save point. Talk to Jane. There have been times where I've forgotten to talk to Jane before, and I try to progress the story and get all the way up there, and then nothing happens, and it's because I forgot to talk to Jane. So, don't forget to talk to Jane. For some people, they have don't forget to talk to Aerith. I have don't forget to talk to Jane. Okay, so I just warped out. We're gonna go right back to the tunnel. Whoops. Or maybe not. Let's try that one again. Okay. So we're just gonna go this way. Oh, while I'm thinking about it, I can also go ahead and get the Trinity over here. It may not be important, but it still wouldn't hurt to check it. And while I'm over here anyway, might as well, right? Up, there it is. There's Super Glide. And, well, yeah, that makes sense. It's climbing trees. I always forget that that's what this area is called. Okay, so as you saw, it's not actually Super Glide. So you don't get Super Glide until you find another glide. Okay, now something else that I've forgotten to do recently is to go up to the treehouse. So we're going to go up to the treehouse and make sure that we get that. Okay. Go ahead, get this cutscene. Warp back out. And then go ahead and go back to the tent. And actually, while I'm thinking about it, I'm gonna go ahead and get the oh, and gravity does make Sabor act weird for a few seconds. We're not sure why. Probably because you're not supposed to have gravity this early in the game. Okay, let's see what this is. The magic armlet? Let's give that to Donald. Oh, it only gives him one. I didn't realize that. Poor duck. He only has 1 AP and would probably have less magic than me. Okay. Alright, now that I have the blizzard spell, this part of the game will be much easier. Well, except Donald took care of all of them in one go. Good job, Donald. There we go, there's one. Oops. If I wouldn't miss, that would be great. Well, you know what, now that I think about it, I could probably have done this part with stop. Stop magic would have been useful. Oh well. I'm here now. And I've already done part of Wonderland, so that's less Wonderland that I have to do later. There we go. That's those done. Oh, I also had the battle music replaced with an alternate version of the battle music. Okay. Oh, Genie. Genie is one of our summons that we can use. We can use him straight away, so we won't have to worry about a summon gem with him or anything. Same with Tinkerbell if we find her. The rest of them we will have to have access to Merlin for that. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead, go across Hippo's Lagoon right here, because I will be able to get all the chests over here. And I will wait to do vines until later on, because I will have to do vines later. Okay, here we go. Okay, Goofy got his first piece of equipment. It's higher, it's actually a lot higher in strength, so I might go ahead and give it to him. He doesn't really have all that much he can do with magic right now, unfortunately. Yeah. Okay, let's climb up. Okay, and there it is. I always have such a hard time finding this vine, but it's whatever. Okay. There we go, I think. Nope. Is there one more? There it is. There's usually just 5, but I think that this one has 6. Okay, and the tree house. Okay. Whoops. There we go. And there goes all of my mana. Okay. Let's go ahead and warp back down. Oh. I messed up. I think. No? No, we're fine. Okay. I know that with the, what we call the death siren, is that if you warp out during the death siren, it's just gonna keep going until you turn the game off. Okay, so we've rescued all the gorillas. Now we're gonna fight Sabor again. Let's see if we can break him, apparently. With gravity. Actually, hold on. Dang it. No, I can't stop him. There we go. That's fine. Okay, if you skip this cutscene and you don't find out what you get, that's fine. There have been times before, though, where I got high jump at this point, completely didn't realize it, and was absolutely surprised when I checked later. I don't have an auto tracker turned on at the moment. But we make do. Okay. Nope, we don't have a surprise. High jump there. Oh well, that's fine. You can always at least hope. Okay, let's go ahead and climb the vines. And you can honestly just glide through most of these. I always feel really uncertain about this. I will go ahead and glide right here, though. There we go. Just barely made it. Okay. Oh, get off. Was not intending to do that, but that's all good. Okay, another Thundogan band. Okay. I didn't quite mean to go that way, but that's fine. Let's just go ahead and do this real quick. I think it's a bit faster than it would have been gliding over. Oh, okay. Oh, I was so scared I fell off right there. Oh, goodness. Okay, so I'm gonna go right for the fruit. It needs 15 hits. Now I didn't realize when I first played this that you could just go straight for the fruit. I thought you had to go and cast spells on all these flowers and everything and make them bloom, but nope, completely unnecessary. So let's go over here. And now dropping from this part of the treehouse right here is a shortcut to the final boss of the deep jungle. Good old Clayton. I wonder if I can stop him. Nope. He cannot be stopped. There we go, just a little bit of gravity for good measure. I usually have such a hard time not getting hit by that. I usually don't summon Genie during this, but we'll see what happens. Okay, now it's not advisable to try to skip summon cutscenes, because it can just kind of break the game. Bye, Genie. That was actually really helpful. I'm not the best at using summons right in this game. Oops. Oh, how rude. Oops, I jumped right into that, unfortunately. Oops, there we go. Okay, jumped right into that again. Come here, Clayton. Come here. Okay, I thought he was about to jump all the way up there. Okay, so for this one we got Slapshot. And we'll soon find out what our next magic is and our next trinity. So instead of Cure, right here, what do we get? We gotta skip all the cutscenes first. We got Thunder. Okay. I was kind of hoping for that, because then we can get a couple more chests in Wonderland whenever we go back. Oh, we got a postcard, so we can turn that in. Oops. That's one of the few postcards that are not in Traverse Town. These are the ones that are randomized in chests. Normally you find all 10 of them in Traverse Town. However, some of them are in chests, and so they got randomized, or they got thrown into the randomized pool. Okay. I don't think I missed any chests. Alrighty, and let's see what we get for our efforts here. Hero license. Thank you. That's something I can sell. You know what? I'm really surprised. I haven't found any money chests yet that I can think of. Instead of gummy pieces, as what you find in vanilla, we instead find... Oh, got a Keyblade too. We instead find money, and it can range from 20 money to... Oh, White Trinity. Cool. Oh goodness, what was I gonna say? It can range from like 20 money to like 1,000, I think. I'm not entirely sure what the highest it can be. But I have gotten as low as 20 before. Okay, now let's go back and do the jungle slider. This is 5 important checks, hopefully. I've gotten some good things off of jungle slider before. And then after that we can check what the White Trinity is. And then I think we might call it a day. Okay, the nice thing about all this is that you don't have to do all the slides at once, like you do in the original. You just go through one set and then finish that part, and then you go back and do the rest. Oh. Tarzan, you okay there, buddy? You okay? I don't think he is. Okay, I got another Keyblade. So we're just gonna go ahead and restart. That's 2 more Keyblades to check out. Let's go on to the next part. And now Tarzan's not here, blocking the way. The timer is frozen though, so we don't have to worry about that or anything. It's not even a timer, it's a stopwatch. Oops. Oops. I hit all three of them. I think that's the first time I've ever done that. Okay. Hit this rock and then scoot all the way over. There we go. Oh my gosh. Another one. I've never gotten so many keyblades this close together. Okay, now a really short one. Again, apologies for the low frame rate. It just kind of comes with my potato of a computer. But at least it's playable. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have a full arsenal of keyblades soon. Okay. This one's kind of weird if I'm remembering right. It's been a little bit since I've done Jungle Slider. Yep. Yeah, here we go. 2, 3, 4. It broke the pattern. It had a set of 2 and then a set of 4. Restart one more time. Here we have number 5. Okay, this one's really laggy. That's fine. It lets me think about what I need to do first. Inzentetsuken. Okay. Interesting. So now I go and quit. Okay, let's climb back up. Turn around, climb back up. Kind of wish we didn't have to go all the way back up, but it is what it is. But that's not a bad haul off of that, especially if we got some good keyblades. I'm gonna check after I get this White Trinity over here. Who knows, we could have a 25 strength keyblade. Okay, so we got a cottage. Let's check them now. Okay. Jungle King, 22 strength. Okay, that's pretty good. It does have 2 less magic, not what we want to see. Crab Claw, Wishing Star is just 1 less. It also has lower reach than Kingdom Key, so I'm not going to do that one. Spellbinder has 1 more magic, 2 less strength. Then we have Diamond Dust, which is what we just got. See, I don't remember the crit ratio off the top of my head, but I know that Kingdom Key has a lower crit ratio. And there's also stagger on my end, so if I hit something, how long am I staggered for? That's not too bad. As opposed to Kingdom Key. Spend a little bit more time, I think, or it feels like that anyways. Okay. Alright, but this is where we're going to call it for right now. We can just save it right here and it's fine. It doesn't bother the game or anything, saving where there isn't a boss battle. But anyway, so we've started off with a few good things. We have the Navi Gummy and we also have the coconut. So we have a couple of things about an hour into the game. That's not much, but what we can do next is we can go to Agrabah and see what we can find there. Agrabah has a lot of checks, a lot of different chests, as well as 2 magics to get and a trinity. Agrabah is another one of those that some people do kind of early on. I don't like to do it as much because Tiger Head is my least favorite boss. I was about to say in the franchise, but Ruler of the Sky exists, so yeah. But anyways, thank you for joining me on this journey so far. Excited to see how it goes.